All
Hey,
right. You hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep. Awesome. So, if anybody who's watching, this is Kayla. Believe it or not, this amazing human being is an American hero. She puts on hundreds of pounds of gear and goes in to fight fires. It's unbelievable. I mean, with my back and my knees, I couldn't even do it now. And you're out there kicking open doors, saving lives. It's really a beautiful thing.
Well, I'm a firefighter up in Canada, and all I remember is we were talking and just like connected over like plant-based and all these different things and whatnot. And then somewhere in that conversation, it came up that you do the sleep program. And then as soon as that came up, I was like, oh my goodness, like this is the number one thing I struggle with in my life by far when it comes to like trying to be healthy and take care of myself and longevity.
What were you hoping to get out of the program?
Honestly, like my bad sleep goes back from before I can remember. I've
Okay.
always been a terrible sleeper, if you can say that. I'm a night owl. I stay up late. I don't fall asleep early usually. But now, and I've been doing shift work since I was 19, which was just a few years ago. Doing shift work since then, but now having kids and other jobs, other obligations, I don't get that chance to catch up that I used to take. You know, like there's no sleeping in the morning. There's no trying to get more sleep at other times. It's just consistently lacking sleep every single night. And then when you're at work, you never know what you're going to get. So, and even if you do have a night where you're not getting calls, I don't sleep well. So I'm always tired the next day. So basically, I feel like my entire life has just been degrading. And then like, as you learn more about it and being obsessed with like health, especially firefighter health and first responder health, I knew that sleep was my kryptonite, and I knew that any or most of ailments that I deal with and things that I noticed about myself that I would like to fix, I knew that a lot of the root of it was because I'm not getting sleep. So I didn't know how to fix it. I didn't want to take pills. I tried melatonin. I didn't like that. I just felt so groggy after. You go to a doctor, you talk to anyone else, they just want to give you a prescription. So when we were talking and you were talking about how it's holistic, we're not taking anything and we're getting rid of all that stuff, and we're going to figure out how to fix this on our own with what we have inside our bodies. It was just everything I was looking for.
So I'm curious, you just graduated from the program. Congratulations. Thank you for always being there. Yeah, you're welcome. So what was your experience in the program? Did you hit some of your goals? Are there still some goals that you have left?
Yeah, I definitely hit some. One, I had really bad, I started to realize sleep anxiety, because I would want to go to bed, I'd want to fall asleep. I knew that I would struggle falling asleep and I would get anxious about it. And I know it sounds crazy, maybe not to you because you're used to this, but to other people, that's what I was experiencing. So it's like you almost like you set yourself up for failure when you're like that. So going through the program, I think within the first couple of weeks that went away. You know, like we do exercises specifically for that, and being able to remove that and just setting things up and kind of getting that encouragement of like, okay, you actually can do this. Just set everything up the way it's supposed to be set up, follow the routines and whatnot. And it's helped a lot. I know we've talked about this earlier, but I still struggle with the consistency part. You know, like from being on shift to being at home and having little kids and other jobs and other things that I'm doing, I'm not great with the consistency. And actually, Zach himself was immensely helpful with talking me through how he's found ways to overcome that. And I feel like everything he probably went through in the last year, I was lucky enough to learn from him in the 6 weeks of the program. So I still have a ways to go, like building those habits and really getting into them and finding that, like I said, consistency. It's a work in progress, but it's so much better than it was just 6 weeks ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm really happy to hear that. Well, everybody who's listening, we do this every Monday. I'm going to try to get people on who've been through the program, as well as sleep scientists and doctors and people that can teach us more about sleep. I'm always learning myself. And the whole mission is just for all of us to help each other. That's how we're going to make change. So
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Rob. I appreciate it.
awesome. All right. Take care.
You too.
Bye.